Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT and just how good he is after his Extreme Z Awakening at 100% in the Hidden Potential system. So this Goku is, I'd say, pretty decent. He's more of a tanking unit than anything else. AGL type, all types keep plus 3 HP attack and defense. Not obviously a high lead, but I guess that's decent. Attack and defense 150%, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming super attack of 100% when attacking, and defense is 70% when receiving attack, or per GT Heroes category unit in the turn. So that's pretty big. What it means for him is it means 210%. Himself is included, unless it says self-excluded, it includes him. 210% defense on receiving an attack is pretty good. The fact that he stacks attack and defense for 3 turns up to 30% is also very important, because what that means is basically with his multiple super attacks, with his ability to fire up to 5 super attacks in a turn, because he has a standard super attack, 3 additional ones, and then he can also hit 1 more from the Hidden Potential system. What that means is that he can actually hold quite a high amount of defense. Like, he can actually functionally hold quite a high amount of defense, which is always something very, very, very important. When all allies attacking the same turn on GT Heroes category characters, he gets attack up of 100%, and then his chance of performing a critical hit goes up, and his damage reduction goes up as well. And then when HP is 50% or below, he will perform a guaranteed critical hit, as well as guard all attacks. So he's very tied to a GT Heroes team. Having 50% damage reduction, but intrinsically needing to be exactly on one team to have it, is something that is a bit limiting. It's not something that's going to make your life super easy. So you are going to have to pretty much run him on GT Heroes. His role is a bit difficult to actually correctly estimate, but he is probably functionally more a tank than anything else. So his function is to be a tank for the team in certain situations. When you're low on health, he can pop in. He'll have guard, he'll have damage reduction, he'll have a decent level of defense if you've kept him on rotation, and he'll be more than fine. He doesn't give a lot of utility, which is one of the things. So he doesn't change orbs, doesn't heal, doesn't give ki, doesn't give attack, doesn't give defense, doesn't do like a lot of utility, which is obviously a shame. But it's not like a complete deal breaker. It's just more one of those things where, like, he doesn't do it, so you can't really give him merit for it. So it would be nice if he did. I think especially when he's tied to one team so heavily, I think it would be nice if he had some utility. So yeah, I think overall though he's pretty good. Again, like I say, he's a decent tank. He's got a lot of additional attacks. He doesn't really have a modifier on those attacks, but he's got a lot of additionals. Decent chance of critting and solid damage. Not damage that looks crazy. He's kind of like in the Sin Shenron line of things, where he has like 4 or 5 super attacks. So 4 or 5 super attacks that crit, that are 24, 26, 27, 26, etc. That amounts to about 100 mil in damage, especially when you're critting. That's quite decent. But he's one of those units where you won't notice unless you have the bar full when he starts and you see what it looks like at the end. It's difficult to kind of tell how much damage these units do, because generally speaking you find that also the mitigation comes into play. Like, for example, 100 mil attack that's once off, a boss that has 3 mil defense, it's 3 mil from 100 mil. 5 attacks of 20 mil, although it equals 100 mil, each time he's hitting it's taking 3 mil against it. So it's like that kind of also effect does have a little bit on it. So even though it's great that they all add up to being an impressive attack stat, then it doesn't really help when you're getting so much damage mitigation against it and everything like that. So yeah, all in all though, pretty cool unit. Like I said, really solid, really interesting, pretty fun to run. I think he works great as like a pseudo replacement tank if you don't have like the AGL Super EZA for Vegeta or the Strength Super EZA for Goku or anything like that. I think he's a solid, if not unspectacular, replacement. He can link with Gogeta, he can link with other Gokus on GT fine, but he is missing Saiyan Raw. So not having Saiyan Raw is a bit of a problem, especially on GT Heroes. Saiyan Raw is like a crucial level key link 25% attack, 20% defense. Like, it's very huge. Has a very considerable effect on the units that have it. So to not have it is a little bit of an issue. There's a little bit of a faux pas, some might say. But yeah, honestly, it's just one of those things. So for me, definitely really fun unit, solid unit with good versatility, solid tanking ability, and aside from being tied to GT Heroes, isn't really tied to slots or anything. So if you're just looking for like a reliable, maybe emergency tank, but just a reliable unit that shouldn't let you down very regularly, that's what Goku is. Decent damage, decent tanking, decent little bits of things, but not necessarily outright insane at anything, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions or queries or anything like that. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.